Have you ever met an equestrian before and wondered why they spend so many hours at a smelly barn? I was that equestrian. In high school, I would get dropped off right after school, no later than 4:30, and be there till about 8 p.m. On in-service days, my mother would drop me off on her way to work, and then pick me up after work, which was usually about 7 in the morning to 8 p.m. at night. This was my therapy, whether it was cleaning the barn, grooming the horses, riding them, or feeding them. I have always found it a stress reliever. It has always been very therapeutic connecting with a horse and just being able to talk to the horse. And I am here to talk to you about how working with horses is a beneficial therapy for children with both physical and mental disabilities. I've had the privilege of working with disabled children. During high school, I worked with Rainbow Connection, and they were a therapeutic riding group. And according to Windreach Farm, a therapeutic barn, some of the benefits of riding horses for someone who has physical disabilities are improved balance, coordination, strengthened muscles, reduces abnormal movement, and helps with respiratory and circulation. It allows them to connect to a horse through their body and move with the horse, learning how to use their legs and their arms. Children also must use hand and eye coordination and communication to make the horse move. They need to use their hand and eye coordination to move their reins, whether it's left to right, and turn their upper bodies and head the same direction as their reins. They also need to use communication to make a horse go or stop if they're unable to use their legs. The horses that are used in these therapeutic lessons are either driven by the legs, which is what normal equestrians use, or these horses will also listen to commands such as go or whoa. There's also, with certain disabilities, there's also a walker who will walk the horse around, but this allows the children to still be able to use their reins to turn the horses. The walker does not turn or stop or make a horse go or anything without the direction of the rider itself. This also allows them to learn how to communicate with the other people that are in there with them, as far as the walker or the side holder. Teaching the children that it would not be able to live on their own with certain mental disabilities or even physical disabilities gives them the confidence they need to continue learning more and overcoming obstacles. The therapy groups have children start off on the ground next to the horse. Depending on the disability, they would depending on the disability would be how much they are allowed to work with the horse, doing what different grooming or feeding or riding or saddling or anything like that. They would teach the children how to approach the horse so that they would not scare the horse, how to groom the horse properly so that the horse is clean when they put him up, when they take him out, and how to lead the horse as well. If the child was able to, they would be able to put the riding gear on the horse. Depending on the disability, it would either be a saddle with either special stirrups, or it would be a bareback pad that has a harness on it and a handle so they can hold on to. After all these steps have been made, the children, if possible, would be able to ride the horse. Most of these children in these groups are able to ride. Autistic children often do well with these groups due to being able to connect with a horse versus a person. They often open up a little bit more, come out of their comfort zone with a horse. And this is something that does not demand anything of them. They can just do as they are comfortable with. All of these therapeutic rides, whether it's grooming, riding, taking care of a horse, can give children the self-confidence that they need to open up and allows them to connect with something other than people. But not only that, you get to see their faces light up when they get to groom and get on a horse. These children benefit very, very much with therapeutic rides. I've seen so many that are just so excited when they get to the barn, just like I was. And they're so excited to ride these horses. It just, when they have nothing else that they can do, it's nice to know that they can ride a horse or take care of something, and just gives them that confidence. Thank you.